Hello, I am Apple Strudel. Frauditor News Network was created to call out frauditors and their shameful ways. We have no issue with First Amendment auditors when done properly. However, frauditors have no real interest in the First Amendment or how government officials possibly violate them, only in making money on their YouTube videos. After all, if these audits were done properly, why would anyone care to watch? Views equal money and then not having to seek a real job. That is why we call them frauditors. Here at Frauditor News Network, our goal is to expose these frauditors and their lies to bring attention and awareness to this rising problem. With more people finding out how much money can be made by frauditing, more and more people are doing it and going to more and more extremes in order to create disturbances for clicks and views. While it might have started out as an honest desire to audit government officials, many are no longer even auditing government officials, but regular people just eating dinner at restaurants or going to or from work. Even those that still audit government officials are rude and demanding to create a disturbance to get the highest number of clicks and views. They have no real interest in keeping government officials accountable as they claim. So until these people stop frauditing, we will continue to mock and shame them. We use stuffed animals as narrators, or what we call frauditing specialists, to try to add something cute and nice to an otherwise ugly and bad situation. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. Have a nice day.
Good evening and welcome back to Frauditor News Network series Audit the Fraudit. I am Cupcake, your Frauditor Specialist, bringing you riveting episode number 15 named Frauditor Meltdown. Tonight we expose the frauditor named Cash Valley Transparency. We start our video with the frauditor being butthurt and triggered because he received multiple privacy strikes from police officers, resulting in some of his videos being removed from YouTube. He goes on a live stream to cry to his frauditor worshippers so they can tell him how great he is and how YouTube and the police are the root of all evil in the world while he's the good one. Or in other words, so they can lie to him and he can feel justified and worshipped. In the meantime, he's outside a police station claiming how he'll be there the whole day, filming whatever he can see, proving to everyone once and for all that frauditors have no jobs and have way too much time on their hands. Soon after, officers come outside to greet the frauditor and hand him a summons for stalking and interference of an arresting officer. Oh, this frauditor just wasn't having a good day at all. But we sure are. And it gets even better, if you can believe it. He finds himself having a conversation with a lieutenant, spewing frauditor crap about prior restraint and asking stupid questions because he doesn't know what he's talking about but thinks he sounds like a lawyer. The lieutenant gives the frauditor a very good, detailed education, but it falls on deaf ears, which is no surprise to anyone. The frauditor, being totally defeated and incensed at this point, goes into the station to file a complaint and has a complete meltdown when he doesn't get his way. I had to put together several videos so you can get the full story, and trust me, you don't want to miss any of this because it just might be the best frauditor video you have ever seen. So let's not make you wait any longer and let's get started with the fun. Enjoy the video. We sure did.
So I received 4 more privacy complaints today on my videos. One of which has already been taken down. The part 1 of my video, my live stream from the crosswalk enforcement, that video was taken down today. I didn't have a chance to do anything with it. I literally got an email about the complaint, and then 30 seconds later an email about the video being taken down.
Let's now flash back to the video that he has up on the screen to see what the frauditor is talking about.
So we got this white van pulled over here. They got pulled over for no lights. They have any lights on their van. And now they're searching the van. They got a dog going around. Buddy Alvarez is here.
Hey Randy, you can record all you want, just stay there, okay?
I can walk on a public sidewalk all I want to, man.
Okay, Randy, thanks.
Thanks for the false directives, man.
What's that, Randy?
Thanks for the false directives. Learn the law, buddy. Learn the law. You don't have to sit down if you don't want to. You can stand up.
Please do not interfere with our investigation.
Interfering's a physical act. I can say whatever the fuck I want to, bitch. Learn the law, dumbass.
This individual's uncomfortable with you filming it, okay?
I'm in public. I can film anything I can see from public.
I'm letting you know what he feels, or she feels, okay? So,
Shut up, Alvarez. Do your job.
I am doing my job.
Shut up and do your job.
He made me look good the other day.
Yeah, Alvarez is a piece of shit. Don't listen to him. You can stand up anytime you want to. They can't make you sit down on the curb like a dog. Maybe you should pull up your pants, Alvarez. Stop looking like a gang member.
If you interfere with my investigation again,
Interfering's a physical act. I can say whatever I want to, dumbass.
do not interfere when I'm talking to him, okay?
I can say whatever I want to, man. It's called freedom of speech. They're cuffing her. Hey, man, I'm on a public sidewalk. I'm just walking, man. I'm just making sure Alvarez doesn't beat anybody up. He's kind of a thug. Now, I've had very good conversations with many of your officers, and he's the worst one I've ever had to deal with.
I'm sorry about
By
that.
far. You know, the interfering has to be a physical act, right?
I'm not going to argue with you about any of the legal stuff.
I know, because you guys don't know the law.
We actually
Does it? What's the Third Amendment to the Constitution?
Oh my gosh, I think this frauditing Third Amendment crap is spreading quicker than any virus now.
Exactly. You swore an oath to the Constitution, right?
Yeah, but I'm not going to argue with you, Randy.
I'm not trying to argue, man. I'm just
Well-
trying to have a nice conversation. You've been pretty polite to me so far.
And I
I appreciate that.
I'll continue to be polite with you, but I'm not gonna go through verbiage of different statutes and law. I mean,
So-
I can pull them up and we can go word for word. It's fine.
So, if you don't want to discuss verbiage of laws, then how are you going to arrest somebody for a verbiage of a law you don't understand? Like Alvarez does not understand the interfering law. Has to be a physical act. I can say whatever I want to, Alvarez. Dumbass tyrant.
What a dumbass frauditor. This tyrant crap is really getting old. This is a tyrant. Now, if this frauditor went over to this man and called him half the things that he spews to officers, well, he would find out what a tyrant really is.
I thought we were friends. You made me look good in the first video.
Shut up, bitch. Do your job. Don't plant any evidence in that van, all right?
Randy also upset. Oh, man.
Pull up your pants. Look like a professional. Don't look like a gang member, man. Pull up your pants like a professional member of the police force. got your ID card on you?
My ID card?
Yep.
I don't need to have it on me.
Yeah, you do. It's part of your policy.
Is it?
Yep. Anytime a citizen asks for your ID card, you're supposed to show it to them.
Okay, well, that's not going to happen tonight.
That's not going to happen tonight?
Nope.
What's your name?
I've already told you who I am.
What's your name?
Randy, I already told you who
What's
I
your
am.
name?
I'm Officer Olson.
What's your first name?
It doesn't matter.
Sure does, because I'm going to file a complaint on you for not having your ID card on you like you're supposed to.
Oh, a frauditor filing a complaint? Wow, that's never happened before. I guess it's the first time for everything, right?
Okay.
I can show it to you in your policy, man.
Okay.
I've read all 536 pages of your policy.
A frauditor reading 543 pages of something? I don't believe that at all. And even if it was true, that just further proves the point that frauditors have way too much time on their hands.
That sounds pretty boring.
Yeah, because you obviously haven't read it.
I've read every bit of it.
It doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it, man.
Okay.
You don't have your ID card.
I have my ID card on me, and I'm not showing it to you.
You're not going to show it to me?
I don't need to.
Okay. Perfect. I'm glad you just said that on camera.
Okay.
So that'll be good for your lieutenants and stuff to look at.
All right, that'll be fine.
And you'll have a policy violation on your record now.
That'll be just fine.
Perfect.
You know how to file a complaint, so.
I sure do, man.
Now that I believe, that's the one thing frauditors can do very well. Too bad there isn't some kind of job for frauditors that just spend the day filing complaints. They could probably make a decent amount of money. Someone needs to look into that.
Not that they matter at all. You guys just watch each other's backs out here. You guys have been free and clear to do whatever you want to for how many years now? Not anymore.
It is. What do you need from them?
Tyrant thug just following me around.
Well, speaking of interfering, let's now move ahead to when he gets the summons for interfering himself.
Hello, Randy Olson. Got a summons for you.
I want to talk to you.
That's fine. You don't have to talk to me. We just got a summons for you. Charges have been filed. It's not going to stop anything. So either you
For what?
take the summons and appear in
For
court.
what?
It's right here, and you get a copy of it.
For what?
Oop, there it goes.
What's the charge?
The charge is interference with an arresting officer.
You know that has to be a physical act, right?
Yeah, there's your copy of the summons.
Wow.
Have a good day.
You're a piece of shit, aren't you? More tyrant police officers here in Logan, Utah. Taking down my videos. You know what prior restraint is? You know what prior restraint is?
I don't have anything further to say.
Do you know what prior restraint is?
Randy Olson.
Pile of shit.
Have a nice day.
Off. Thanks for not taking my complaint serious, jackass.
So here is what the frauditor is being charged with. Interference with the arresting officer and stalking. Oh, this poor frauditor is just not having a good day, and it's about to get worse.
Okay, what can I help you with? 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes.
Do you know what prior restraint is?
No.
You should look up what prior restraint is. Your officers are violating my civil rights. Did you look up what freedom of press was yesterday after I talked to you?
I know what the freedom of press is.
So do you know everybody is a journalist anytime they want to be a journalist?
So according to frauditor logic, would it also work with, say, being a doctor? Can I be a doctor anytime I want to be? Can I be a movie star and I want to be? Can I be the president? Wow. I have to really think of what I want to be, because apparently, according to this frauditor, I could be anything I want. Wow, this is exciting. So I am not going to stop and pause the video for anything else that the lieutenant says. He speaks very eloquently. He's very calm. I mean, I'm very impressed with him. He knows exactly what he's talking about, and it just falls on deaf ears. But I think that he can talk for himself, so I'm just going to let him.
Okay, so you told me yesterday that I wasn't pressed.
I didn't say that.
Sure you did. So prior restraint has to do with news and telling news where and when they can put information.
Okay?
So having your officers,
Let me understand this. You're mad because my officers have gone to YouTube, complained that it's a privacy issue, and your videos have been taken down.
how is it a privacy if you,
No, I'm just saying, I'm just
I
trying
know.
to restate why, that's why you're mad, right?
did I say I was mad?
Well, you indicated yesterday you were upset about it, yes.
Sure it was, yesterday.
So you're
Now
not
I'm
mad.
trying to have a conversation with you about it.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, prior restraint allows anybody to share news anywhere they want to, anytime they want to.
Okay.
The government prohibiting that news from being disseminated to the public is prior restraint, and that's a civil rights violation. It's a First Amendment violation. So those officers working for the city of Logan, working for the government of this area, having those privacy complaints put up is prior restraint against news that I'm trying to disseminate to the public.
More frauditor logic. Well, let's come back to reality, shall we? First of all, frauditor, you are not the press. Furthermore, no one stopped you from disseminating your frauditor crap to the public. Weren't you allowed to film and infect YouTube with your crap video? Hint, the answer is yes. In addition, anyone has the right to file a privacy complaint on YouTube, including police officers. That's their right. Lastly, dumbass, if anyone is to be blamed, it would be YouTube. They are the ones that removed your crap. So why aren't you whining to them? Anyway, I believe that this lieutenant is going to try to educate the frauditor. We all know it will fall on deaf ears, but I'll give him credit for trying. He'd probably have better luck talking to the wall, and the wall would be nicer and more educated.
Well, that's, I think, just an opinion you have.
That's not an opinion, that's case law. From 1933.
And I would tell you the same thing I tell other people that aren't happy with what Logan City does.
I understand
And
that.
is
But why
perhaps
can't
need to
you
get a
guys,
lawyer and file some type of paperwork with the city.
but
to
why can't
explain-
you guys just fix the issues?
So you want me to tell my officers that if they're not happy with how you portray them on Facebook?
How did I can't portray anybody on any,
Let me finish. That they don't have the right to go to Facebook to file whatever privacy issue.
No,
that
they
think
don't.
They don't have
they
that
don't,
right.
they don't.
Okay.
They work for the public. They are public employees.
So, but
They do not
YouTube-
have the
YouTube
right.
isn't a public forum. YouTube can control who and who does not have YouTube, who's on YouTube. YouTube is a private.
I'm telling you right now, I'm trying to save you and the city a lot of stress from the lawsuits that will be coming your way. I'm trying to
From
let you
who?
do the right thing for me
From you.
and my lawyers.
Because
I'm trying to let you guys do the right thing in the first place.
I want to understand you completely. Your lawyers are going to sue the police department on behalf of you.
Yes.
Because a video you took of an officer 2 weeks ago got taken down from YouTube.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not a lawyer.
That's prior restraint. I'm
not a
telling you what it
lawyer,
is.
But that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Prior
to me.
restraint.
Then I would suggest.
So let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
If the Herald Journal wrote an article about you that you did not like, you could tell them to take it off of their webpage. You could tell them to take it out of the newspaper. You could tell them to take it off of their Facebook page. Is that what you're telling me?
I guess I could tell them. Now, whether they do it or not is up to them. So this is.
That's what
we can
prior
ask-
restraint is.
but we can
You
ask- we
cannot
can ask-
do that.
One of my officers, on their own time, in their own place, from their own
So
computer.
I have 3 privacy complaints that came up today within 5 minutes. You're telling me that the police computers were not used for those?
I don't know. I don't know. I have no contact with Facebook. I don't know
It's not Facebook, it's YouTube.
YouTube, Facebook.
I'm asking you, did your officers use
I have
public
no
computers to file those privacy
I have
complaints?
no idea.
You have no idea.
No
So
idea.
can I get records of their internet usage from your computers?
I don't know. We've never. I don't know that. I don't know that answer, Jay. Randy, I don't have that answer.
So you're telling me that it's okay for an officer who's a public employee that there's many case laws on being able to record the police, that I'm not allowed to do that?
I think just by the fact that you're here recording me and half the department when they go down the sidewalk indicates that we are totally okay with you recording us.
So then why do I have this in my pocket?
Well, that's because the county attorney believes that you violated the law.
So why would the county attorney be representing the city? Why wouldn't the city attorney be doing that?
Because the county attorney is obligated with enforcing. The county attorney in this county is not only the county attorney, but he's also the district attorney. So the district attorney handles all criminal prosecutions. The city attorney strictly handles legal counsel for the city of Logan and doesn't do prosecution. That's the difference.
So if I was to file a complaint against your department, I would go to the
You go to the county district attorney.
so if I was to file a complaint against your department with the district attorney, which would be John Luthi,
For what kind of complaint?
I'm just asking you.
Well, it'd have to be a
So
criminal complaint.
yes.
Okay.
So that wouldn't be like him filing charges on me and me complaining about you guys to him. That wouldn't be an issue.
Well, he gets complaints all the time, so I don't know if it is an issue or not. He has the right, you have the right to call anybody you want.
So does your department believe I have the right to free speech?
I think you're expressing that right now.
Okay. So me talking to you and me talking to you yesterday, you were okay with me having free speech, right?
Well, I don't think I've ever told you to be quiet, have I?
Okay.
Okay.
But in this complaint, that's exactly what is going on.
Okay.
Because I was standing on a public sidewalk, just like I have done all day today, right?
Uh-huh.
All day today, I've been
Well,
walking on this public sidewalk.
Randy, I'm not gonna go into the criminal complaint that's filed there. I think that you have your day in court like everybody else. And if you think that those charges don't have merit, then you need to appear in court and go from there.
So do you guys have a problem in your department with people coming in recording you?
Well, I think we've been allowing anybody to record us.
So if I go cop watching, any time of the day, night, middle of the night, whatever, your officers aren't going to have a problem with me there recording?
No?
Seems like it.
I think you've recorded everything you wanted to record, right?
Yeah, but now I have a summons in my pocket
Yeah.
saying that I was obviously not allowed to record a traffic stop that night.
Well, that's your view of what happened that night.
Yeah, I have the entire video, man.
And obviously, something else happened that caused the county attorney concerns, and therefore criminal charges were filed. Sounds like you need to bring it up with the county attorneys. I gotta go. Good luck.
Well, folks, I have breaking news. It's finally happened. Hell has frozen over. Our frauditor is finally speechless. So I now take you to inside the police station where the frauditor wants to file a complaint. Well, let me tell you, it was worth the wait to get to this point because this frauditor is about to have a meltdown. Enjoy!
You're going to have some major law issues here pretty soon, man. Because your officers are putting privacy complaints in on my videos, when in your policy it states that I can record them, and case law, Turner versus Driver, says I can record any police during their duties. So if they're going to put privacy complaints on my videos and have them taken down, which one already was today, that is a civil rights lawsuit, and I have no problem talking to my lawyers and having them file that against you, them personally, Corporal Olson, and whoever the young kid was doing the crosswalk enforcement that day with the 70s porn stash. If they're not going to take the privacy complaints and shove them up their ass, then we're gonna have real legal issues.
That they can't call Facebook and complain that they don't.
They cannot.
They can't do that.
They cannot do that.
They can't do that.
They're public servants. They're public servants.
So, I'm not gonna get into this with you. Do you have a complaint file, or why are you here?
Yes.
Okay, what's your complaint?
I would like 2 complaint forms then. And I would like the young kid's name that was doing the,
Can't give you that.
sure you can.
No, I can't.
It's in your policy.
No, it's not.
Listen, Lieutenant, I just had your policy changed because your corporal was an and didn't show me his ID card when he was required.
Just tell me that my corporals are asking, what happened to our complaint form?
You lost them all because I filled them all out. This is Lieutenant Randall, by the way. I would like to know his name. How am I supposed to file a complaint against an officer when I don't know his name?
So, your complaint is that he didn't give you his name?
No, my complaint is that he's violating my civil rights by putting in privacy.
You need to look at the law, what your civil rights are.
I do. It's called freedom of press, Lieutenant. Freedom of press. First Amendment, freedom of press.
Not a civil right.
That's not a civil right. Lieutenant doesn't know civil rights. He doesn't know that freedom of press is civil rights.
Oh, Frauditor, please stop talking. You're embarrassing yourself so badly. The lieutenant is trying to tell you he is correct. Freedom of the press is not a civil right. It is a civil liberty. There is a difference. Can frauditors really be this stupid and ignorant? Well, yeah, they can. Never mind. Let's move on.
He doesn't know it.
Not a civil right.
Freedom of press is civil rights. Yes, it is.
Not a civil right.
Do you know what the First Amendment of the Constitution is, Lieutenant?
Yeah, it's freedom of press, but
Okay.
it's not your civil right.
Everybody is press, sir.
Everybody is press.
Everybody is press. That's why it's called freedom of press.
You're working yourself up for no reason.
No, because your officers are violating my civil rights. If you want to be sued and the city wants to be sued, I have no problem doing that, Lieutenant.
Do it! Just do it! So just do it! Just do it!
Go get an attorney and you sue the department. It's been done before.
Are you this incompetent of your job?
See, again, it's all you can do is insult.
Is that a problem with you? You don't like my First Amendment freedom of speech?
All you have to do.
You don't like my First Amendment freedom of speech?
But all you want to do is insult us.
Why don't you have your name tag on? What's your name and your badge number? I don't have to. You don't have to show me your ID card. That policy got changed. You should reread your policy now. It got changed. Number?
I don't have a badge.
It's number 4,
Well, you're wrong, but it's not a badge.
3,
Nope.
5.
Very good. See, you can count.
I can't remember what it was. It was 6 months ago when you told me what it was.
All you're gonna do is come in here and confront and be angry, because obviously
Dude.
you're very upset.
I'm upset that you're violating my civil rights.
Then I would suggest you get an attorney. That's how it works.
Is that how you solve issues, man? Is that how you solve issues?
Doesn't solve any.
Is that how you solve issues?
Well, when people claim that we're violating their civil rights, they get an attorney.
Okay, I would like the officer's name.
No.
So how am I supposed to file a complaint against somebody when I don't know his name?
Officer at the crosswalk.
Officer douchebag with the mustache?
See, there you go, calling names again.
Is that a problem for you?
No, I don't have a problem with it, but.
All right,
all it does
then
is-
stop whining like a little baby about it. Oh, he's just making fun of me. He's just saying bad words. Well.
So, fill out your
Just like every officer in your department, you just cry like little babies.
fill out your,
Cry like a baby, Lieutenant.
is that all you got?
Go lay on your pillow in the back and lay your head down and cry like a baby.
Have a good day, Randy.
Cry like a baby, Lieutenant. I need to file a FOIA request. Yeah, Simon Joaquin, they don't know civil rights at all.
What do you
FOIA request. Yes. I need every officer's name, salary, and position, rank. And also your salary, because why the hell not?
I'm going to pause this here because I'm going to take a piece of paper and I'm going to write down the frauditor's salary. Do you have any idea what it could be? So let's see if you guessed right. Well, did you guess correctly? I bet you did. Frauditors make nothing. That's right. Frauditors don't have jobs.
Randy, you file out with the city.
No. I've gotten a FOIA request from here before. Look in the paperwork and do your job.
So you know it's public information, right?
What?
It's on the internet.
What?
Everyone's salaries and wages.
I know, but I want his name. So I'm gonna file a FOIA request for the 2 officers who were working undercover. Yes, it's public information, Lieutenant. Yes, it is.
I don't want to give it to you.
Not if you don't want to give it to me. So you're gonna violate the law of the state of Utah?
Go for it. If you think that
Wow, dude. You got real issues today, dude.
there's your camera request.
This is my what?
Your demo request.
What were you gonna say before that?
Get an attorney. Go for
I already have one, man.
it. Then go for it.
I already have one, man.
Where's the lawsuit? File away. Have fun.
Yeah, suck on that little drop that you have in your mouth. Suck on that little drop, man.
All you've got is an insult.
Is that a problem for you?
Do you have a job? Do you have a job?
Do you have a job?
Absolutely.
Do you know a judge in the state of Arizona said a police officer is not a career anymore?
What difference does that make? Police have jobs. They make money. Frauditors don't. They do nothing but film and complain and fill out stupid FOIA requests. Frauditor, I think it's nap time for you now.
Oh, well, I don't care what. That's Arizona. I don't care.
He said, are you crazy?
No.
You don't care what a judge says?
In Arizona?
You don't care what a judge says?
In Arizona.
You don't care what a judge says?
You got a judge in Arizona.
You don't care what a judge says?
That's all you got.
You don't care what a judge says?
That's all you got.
What do you got? Nothing.
Me, I get a paycheck.
Congratulations.
I got kids. I got family.
Congratulations, man.
You're living in an apartment.
Congratulations. You don't know anything about where I live, man.
Do you?
Do you want to dox me live on the internet right now? I will sue you for that too.
Have a nice day.
Bye, Lieutenant.
Well, the video ended there. Another frauditor video bites the dust. I hope this frauditor went home to his mommy's basement and his mommy was able to give him some warm milk and cookies and he was able to take a nice nap because he really needed it. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for another riveting episode of Audit the Fraudit and have a wonderful evening. Good night.